Please welcome Rob Sturma, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, guys. It's not a competition, but thank you for the extra applause. I appreciate that. Just fade. Awesome. So it's been a pretty emotional couple weeks for me, helping get this together, and I've been trying to tell myself, if you don't want to fucking cry when you're up here, just picture everybody naked, and it's actually making it a lot worse, y'all. I'm sorry, I apologize. I am a notorious sucker for love poems, and I got better at writing them, but I'm going to share two love poems with you. One is my work, and then the other is a love poem that Lara wrote. So this one is about my old apartment. It's called 1110 is just a step away from 1111, so make a wish. And it starts with an epigram of a song that was very close to a lot of us who were involved with that apartment. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, lightning rod, homeboy Sandman. 1. November 9th, it's okay to laugh. November 9th, 2009, Lara and I have a conversation about the fact that I didn't get a picture with alt rapper Homeboy Sandman while I was in New York. I tell her our friend Jeff knows the dude, and evidently dude is batshit nuts. The mini play that she creates after this information is disseminated is as follows, with all stage directions intact. Me. Hey dude, can I get a picture with you for my friend Bruce? Brother Sandman or whatever. Sure, is he a fan of my independently released socially conscious hip-hop albums? Me. Sort of. There was this one weekend he wouldn't stop singing a fucking Lightning Bolt song. It was kind of annoying, actually. Dr. Sandbolt. Ooh, disrespect! Goatee Sandstorm then makes the hand gesture from the video that causes lightning bolts to fly at people, but this is reality, so nothing happens. Me. Okay. All told, she concludes, I bet you had a better time without all that drama. And all told, I did. The 1110 ink on my arm was just 6 months fresh, and I had stumbled my way across the country while two of my best friends from Los Angeles were finding their footing in the tropical paradise named for something Catholic. 2. July 13th, 2013. On Facebook, Lara tells us that she has to undergo chemo. We joke about head tattoos. I try to convince her to get a flaming widow's peak in the fashion of 1980s WWF wrestler Bam Bam Bigelow. She wants the whole flaming jumpsuit in order to really pull it off. And somehow the jackassery of all this really cheered her up, and now when I see old footage of Bam Bam, all I can think about is my friend's head. The head that I only remember as a spaghetti fireworks explosion. 3. Poets can be shitty critics. Not poor at criticism, mind you, but really nasty judgment bots. So when this dude that we once knew as Buddha Hat met some girl who did stand up and brought her to our Island of Misfit Toys open mic, my first thought was, she seems like a really cool girl. I hope she doesn't suck. We clearly dodged the suck bullet on that one. And then our collective poverty became intertwined when the three of us got off other people's couches and claimed a spot on the corner of Lillian and Santa Monica, an apartment building with a portcullis for a door and live mariachi bands trumpeting in the back parking lot because, hey, how else are you gonna celebrate a birthday at 7 in the morning? This shit really happened. We built towers of Tecate and filled our bellies with ramen and a magic soup where potatoes and kale danced clumsy and thick, binge-watching Deep Space Nine and Planet of the Apes before Netflix even grew pubes, creating a peer group called Right Club, whose name I think existed only because I thought it was fucking whack. Spoiler alert, I was the one who was secretly whack back then, but I got better. We three were music retail warriors that refused to close yet another record store without a fight, or at least without a really good severance check. So we beckoned poets to come to us. We gave them $30 and a couch, and somehow a space no bigger than a one-car garage became a blur of cheap beer, loud conversations, and rotating wannabe laptop DJs, always thinking of the next song they wanted to play while getting hyped to the one that was playing. I know nostalgia can sometimes be a big pair of oversized beer goggles, but if you let it, but I can honestly say that being broke and dreaming with a bunch of other broke dreamers is probably the best goddamn year of my life. 4. Hey Mike, can I get some water? 4.5. Sorry.
No apologies.
Lara! I don't know if the afterlife is like that Robin Williams flick with sprawling fields and CGI mansions, or more like that Robert Downey Jr. flick where Charles Grodin and Alfred Woodard walked through walls while David Paymer rode the ghost bus. I don't know if you're looking down at us, or if you're looking anywhere at all. I'd like to think that it tastes like potato and kale soup there. I really hope it sounds like Ben Folds. That'd be fucking sweet. You know, Ben wrote this really awesome song to Elliott Smith on that one album that you were desperately trying to get me hip to back in the day, but for what it's worth, I've come around to that record. And it's a little ironic that the song Jesus Land is now one of my favorite songs recommended to me by an atheist. But lately this verse keeps punching me in the gut for all the right reasons. Miles and miles, and the sun going down. Pulses glow from their homes. You're not alone. Lights come on as you lay your weary head on their lawn. So I want you to enjoy that lawn, kid, because you've earned it. And now, for a real fucking love poem. This is from Lara's first chapbook. I remember hearing this at Green, the crazy open mic I ran. This is called Dirt, and it's about this filthy bastard right here. He has hair the color of dirt and eyes like laughing sapphires in a web of ruby veins. His scarred and hardened hands look large and awkward on his arms, and his smile is golden from the nicotine stains. He has feet that stink like 10 different death scenarios, and an ancient scar from a giant zit he once popped on his nose. A gut from too many six-packs. He's a dick trapped in the body of an asshole. Deriding his own desire to deliver manifestos, a dirty demagogue in writing, a work waiting to be written, and I am smitten. I dissolved like Purina canned kitten food for senior citizen dinner fare. I melted like arts and crafts candles, uneven and sputtering, wax popping like illegal fireworks, exploding like the lazy last days in August, inappropriate like babies in bordellos, or possibly at this memorial. And did I tell you that when we first kissed, the taste of dead skin on his chapped lips made my knees turn to jello? The kind of sugary sweet wobble that can only be made from pig's feet. The kind of light that can only be seen in total darkness. The kind of love only sold on the black market. A feeling fallen off a big rig speeding down deserted highways, cooked up in a valley bathtub, concealed in transient trench coats, the promise of a bargain with the refusal of a guarantee. Isn't that all there ever is for kids like you and me? We are experts at reckless endangerment and half-cocked bad decisions, staring across a cigarette, stifling looks of recognition, scared of scars and secrets that the mirrors fear reflecting because Kurt and Courtney, Sid and Nancy don't get happy endings. So I'll read this chapter backwards and I'll ride off into a sunrise. So this narrative's never over, and even when metaphors swell to storylines, and I'll keep our story safe inside a landfill lined with plastic, where we can share a smile, the scent of sulfur matchsticks. We have a love, the color of dirt.